to get this glow, 'cause we're one and the same. Chasing colors after dark in your heart. I believe in you the way you put.
So the new Clash of Clans update just dropped and it's looking dope as hell. Just look at all the shit we have right here. It's the builder hall with new defenses, new troops, and new upgrades and new everything. We got so many new buildings just from this update. I mean, it's probably the biggest Clash of Clans update since the Dark Troop introduction. So now I'm probably not going to visit my old base or even attack on my old base for a whole week. I'm just going to be playing this because it's so much better. There's new content to play and it's more fast paced because it's actually a head-to-head battle rather than you just raid and get raided and you're not even awake while you get raided and you have to put on shields and whatever. It's basically Clash of Clans kind of mixed in with the battle system of Clash Royale. And we got tons of different troops and buildings. There's also that mech on the screen right there. It's broken right now, but you can rebuild it and that's kind of your hero. So we're just going to go into a battle right now. We are up against Javi Villa, and what this battle system is basically about is you attack someone and they're attacking you at the same time. So he currently, I think he already rebuilt his gem mine, but we can just deploy archer right here to see if he has any hidden Teslas. So it doesn't look like he has any hidden Teslas right there. We'll just go giant right here. They're gonna get pushed back by the push trap, and that's what it's actually called, I think. It's basically the spring trap, but it doesn't push them into the air and kill them. It actually just pushes them back. And you can just place bombs where they fall into and you can deal some massive damage to them. So the town hall is going to go down, and I don't think we're going to get the 3 crown, but it's alright. We don't really need the 3 crown. All this game is about is getting a higher percentage and star score than your opponent. So we're going to get 2 stars on this. As long as he gets either 1 star or less of a percentage than us, we can just pull this off and win like that. Even if you get like 10%, if your opponent gets like 5% on your base, you'll still take the victory and possibly the loot if you have them ready. So the loot system is basically you get 3 wins a day where you can actually get loot by battling. And in those 3 wins, you get like the same amount on the first 2, and the third one you actually get like, I think 1.5 the amount that you normally get. And we're just watching the replay where he attacked us right now, so we're basically battling in live time right now, but we don't see each other's battles until they're done. And that air defense, I mean, lots of people are using beta minions, and they can just completely tear up and 3-star a base unless you have any air defenses up. And I'm kind of lagging a bit right now, I don't know why. I mean, my data shouldn't be that bad. It's giving me Wi-Fi bars too. So we are back at the base. So we took the 2 crown on that one. Not a 2 crown, 2 star. I keep calling it 2 crown for some reason, just because I'm used to Clash Royale. You also get these giant upgrades or troop upgrades in the laboratory, and this is called the Star Laboratory. So I guess you could call this Clash of Clans too. I mean, it's pretty much a modified version with all the troops on crack right here. So all the troops have like special abilities. When the barbarians first deployed, it gets raised up. When the archers first deployed, it's kind of invisible, just like the archer queen. And the giant, it does 250 damage on its first attack. The minions, they have a long range attack for the first 2 attacks. The bomber, I don't know yet because I haven't locked it. And you also have the baby dragon, just from the normal Clash of Clans. And after the baby dragon is the cannon cart, and it's basically a cannon on wheels. It can't take that much in, so I think it would be best paired with the giant, because the giant could just tank and the cannon could do all the damage. We also have the Night Witch coming soon, and after the Night Witch is actually the dropship. And the dropship is basically like a balloon, but instead of dropping bombs, it drops skeletons, which is pretty fun to see. I mean, I would love to unlock this troop and just play around with it. I mean, it's definitely a really fun card just by the looks of it. And after the dropship, we have the Super P.E.K.K.A, which is basically a P.E.K.K.A with electric swords and hands or whatever. I mean, it looks pretty OP. I don't know if it's really going to be, because it is going to be single target, and there is a such thing called a guard post in this game, and you can just easily put some troops in there to distract the P.E.K.K.A with. And we are full on troops again, so it's really fast paced. Your troops only take like 1 minute per camp, so that's what I really love about this. And even if you start a battle against somebody, you still gotta change out your troops, so it's kind of like a Clash Royale card system, but once you start attacking, you can't switch out of your troops anymore. And the loot also scales by how many trophies you have. So the more trophies you have, the more loot you're gonna get. So I definitely recommend you guys start pushing right when this game comes out, or this game mode or whatever. Looks like he has one archer tower, so we just gotta worry about that. He doesn't have any air defenses, so we could switch out the archers for beta minions, and once we take out that archer tower, the beta minions are just gonna tear up the rest of the base. So they're just gonna go ahead and melt that army camp. The hidden Tesla is also up, so we gotta be careful of that, but the beta minions are gonna end up taking that out too. We got 2 beta minions left, I think, and the giant is just gonna tear apart the archer tower. The cannons are all that's left, so we should be able to clean up this base pretty easily right here. Okay, that cannon's down, the giant just with a sliver of HP. The beta minions are gonna make their way to that double cannon and just completely destroy that, and we can just clear up the rest of the base. So I'll speed this up and we'll be back once we got this guy 3-starred. Alright, pretty good shit right now. We got a 3-star on this guy, Chicken, and we're just gonna go ahead and go back into his replay and see how he did against us. So victory, 3-star plus 27 trophies. He only got 34% off of us, and he was also using beta minions. So what I think is the air defense just teared up the beta minions, and the rest of my defenses just cleaned up the giant. So he's gonna drop 4 beta minions right there. He has 1 giant in. He's gonna drop the second one right now. The archer tower is focused on the giant, and the beta minions are just gonna tear those up right now. The giant is gonna break through the first wall, but I have 2 push traps over there, so that's gonna spring 1 back. The bomb's gonna explode, dealing some damage to the other one, and my hidden Tesla is just gonna melt that one on the double cannon. Another spring trap is gonna activate, a push trap is gonna activate and just launch that giant back so my cannon can finish it off. And there we go. We just successfully defended this guy's attack with 34% damage done to our base compared to our 3-star against him. So as you guys can see right there, for wins, you can actually spend gems to refresh your wins to get more loot. And I actually did that like 3 times, so I cashed in like 600 gems just on these wins, and they're definitely worth it. As long as you can battle and, you know, just grind out these wins, they're definitely worth your gems just to get that extra bonus boost on defenses and troops you can use to beat your opponents and climb the trophy ranks. So first day of this new update, and I already see people at like 2,000 trophies or 2,500. I mean, they're probably at 3,000 by the time you watch this video. So looks like this guy has a cannon surrounded. He has a crusher. He does have that air defense and archer tower. So if we can take that if we could take out that air defense, we can go in with the minions and end up taking that archer tower too, and then we can end up 3-starring him from there. So the giants are going to do extra damage on their first hit. That is going to take the air defense out. Now it's going to tank for the minions, and the minions should be able to kill the archer tower pretty quickly. One giant's going to go down to that spring trap. It's alright. Archer tower is going to get melted, and this is good game right here. I'm just going to speed it up until the end. Alright, boom, easy 3-star, especially with the giant minion combo. You just really got to know what to use and what time. The strategies I see being used the most is basically giants, minions, and giant archers. You gotta just really play around the defenses your opponent has. If they're air defense is actually exposed, go with giant minion and take out the air defense with a giant first before you rush in with the minions. If their air defense is like more cornered in, you can then take out the archer towers or cannons and use your archers to snipe the town hall. Remember, your objective is just to get a higher percentage than your opponent, so building a strong defense is a really important aspect of this new game mode. You gotta just build really heavy defenses and just try to snipe your opponent's town hall, and by doing that you should be easily able to take the victory. And right here I just got my town hall surrounded, or my builder's hall surrounded by all my defenses. Those archers can't even touch the town hall just because of the Tesla, the archer towers, and the cannons firing away. And buildings in this game have way less HP than the normal Clash of Clans, so if you just came from playing like the normal Clash of Clans game mode, do not underestimate your troops because they will dish out a lot of damage to these buildings. It's like 4 archers can completely snipe down a max level town hall. And if you guys also have archer towers that are pretty high level, I recommend that you set them to long range rather than fast attack, because the fast attack speed, it's not that much, and longer range just gives you a way better defense overall because it can cover your whole entire base if you place it in the middle. So guys, that is going to wrap it up for today's video. If you did enjoy, be sure to smack that like button down below and subscribe to my channel if you haven't already, and I'll see you guys in the next Clash of Clans video. Peace.